Hello my crafty friends, it's Terry from Vegs Tess Creates, back with some more crafty inspiration for you for the Robin's Nest Creative. So today I'm going to show you how I've upcycled a regular old box. Is it just me, or is it something about being an adult where you're like, oh, that's a really good box, that'd come in handy for something, but it's quite ugly. So I'm moving house soon, and so I've been keeping boxes, and this one was really nice and sturdy, and I thought I could decorate that and that would be really beautiful to store in my lounge in my living room, to keep projects on the go in. So that is what I have done. So if you stay tuned, I am going to show you how I created this. So sit back, relax, and let's dive in. I quite like to sit on my couch and do projects. So that tends to be things like colouring up images. If I've stamped a load of images and then I'll colour them, or doing some stitching on some cards. So what I've done is I kept this box to one side, and I knew it had come in for something. And then there's this, I've got so many pads of pretty paper that I don't break into, and this one's from Do Crafts Paper Mania. I think it's called folk art florals. So I've chosen this pattern, which is really sort of elegant and subtle, and I also have chosen, there's some of these like motifs as well. So there's some with like nice phrases on them and things. I had thought about that one, smile and think of something happy, but I decided to go for this one, just a nice floral heart. So I think they'll look really pretty together. Now obviously there's no real point in me giving you the dimensions to this, because obviously for you to recreate this you're going to have to measure it yourself. So I'll just talk you through the principles of what I'm going to do. So I've measured the box, and it's 10 inches wide and 7 3/4 inches in width. No, width and length, yeah. So 10 in length, 7 3/4 in width. And then I'm going to cut out that panel. And then what I'm going to do for the sides, okay, I was trying to hide the fact that it's I'm not what company the box was from, but it's an old iPad box. And then what I'm going to do for the sides is I'm going to measure these and then make it like a little bit, say a quarter or half an inch taller and wider on the side, so that I can do a glue tab. The inside of the box doesn't need to be decorated, and that bit was stuck down, so I'm going to have to cut a nice rectangle of pretty paper for that, but that's fine. So I'm going to go away and do my measuring and my cutting, and then come back and then glue the bits together, and then we get to embellish it with dewdrops. So that's the really fun part. We can get as creative as we want. So I shall see you back in a mo. Okay my crafty friends, so the box has now been successfully upcycled. This is the inside, which I just love, because as I say, I'm going to be storing like projects on the go in it in the living room. So how, you know, this will just be so nice. Like I'll open it up, take out a project, and then when I go to put it back in, just see all these like positive affirmations. You're just amazing, happiness and joy, etc. And the top of the box, I'll move it very carefully, has been covered completely in that paper, just as I showed you. It's really super simple. And then I cut out this centre panel, and then I've arranged the dewdrops in what I think is a nice pattern. Oh, that's moved over a little bit. And it's just so much fun, like arranging how you want the patterns to be. and you know, there's so many different shapes and sizes and colours to the dewdrops, and they also change colour a little bit depending on the surface below them. So like these are yellow, but I think they look a bit more like of an orangey yellow because of the pink underneath, because it's quite a deep pink. But yeah, you can see here there's just like so many beautiful dewdrops. So I'll put links to everything in the description box below. So if you want to pick up, if you want to browse the selection of dewdrops available at the Robin's Nest Creative, you can pop along, have a mooch, have a look on the blog as well to see more inspiration from myself and my other teamies. Also, you can join the group, the Facebook group, the Crafty Nest, which is where we share our projects, and then obviously the YouTube channel where there's several of us that post videos on a regular basis, and then we have people posting blogs on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to adhere all these beautiful gems. So as you can see, well, first of all, that one's not wanting to. This We Are Memory Keepers quick stick thing is it's very good. As you can see, that's white, but the glue that I'm using is just normal PVA, so that will dry clear. So you know, the gems will be true to colour. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some music on for you, speed this up, and so you get to settle back and enjoy me pulling this together. So enjoy. And here we go, my crafty friends, the completed projects. So as I said, I will try and list some of the pots of dewdrops that have these colours in them. And I'll also list in the description box the details for my socials, so Terry from Veeks Test Creates, in case anyone wants to check out any of my work that isn't for the Robin's Nest Creative. But I'll see you again in 2 weeks' time with some more crafty inspiration. Bye for now.